But my love is all I have to give. Without you I don't think I can live. I wish I can give the world to you, but love is all I have to give.
Hello, ladies and gentle sirs. Today I have for you a harmony breakdown of All I Have to Give. Now this one is going to be based on whether or not you believe me, but for the first time, what my brother and I should have done is have audio proof of what we're talking about. I will show you guys clips so you guys can make up your own minds whether you believe me or not. And this one's kind of a big one for me because my twin brother, you might know him, he has a channel of his own. He basically took all the popular Backstreet Boys songs and did harmony breakdowns on it, so this is the most popular one I'm gonna get my hands on, because he didn't do it, so let's make this a good one. Okay, now I'll show you the melody vocals sang by Brian Littrell. Here we go.
But my love is all I have to give. Without you I don't think I can live. I wish I can give the world to you, but love is all I have to give.
Okay, so that was the melody vocals. Next I'll show you Howie's high harmony to this song.
I have to give. Think I can live, but love is all I have to give.
Okay, the weird thing about this part is the
I have to give.
it's like impossible to hear, which even makes me question if it's even in that part. My brother told me that he thinks it might be there, just really quiet or something. But here, give it a listen.
I have to give. Without you I don't think I can live.
Man, this song is confusing. Okay, did you notice that the second part, the
Think I can live,
it was really loud. But in the beginning of the chorus, where it would have been,
I have to give.
you can barely hear anything. I'm really questioning if it's there or not, because I can't pick it out. My brother says he thinks it might be there and that it's just really quiet. But I don't know. It's up to you guys. Let's just say it's there. I don't know. I hope you understand my confusion. Okay. Now you may have noticed that I went,
Think I can live.
how it goes up at the end. And in case you don't believe me, I will show you a clip so you can make up your mind for yourself. I had put All I Have to Give in Audacity, an audio program, and I put an effect on it that turns the song inside out. Now pay close attention to Howie's high harmony. Thankfully, All I Have to Give is one of those songs where there is a piece where the music slows down. So, this will be the part we will be listening to.
But my love is all I have to give. Without you I don't think I can live.
Did you hear that at the very end? Let's play it again. The
Live.
You heard that, right? Well, I hope you did. Now moving on to A.j McLean. He is doing, or McLean actually. Some people say McLean, some people say McLean. But whatever. We'll be moving to A.J.'s harmony, which is just underneath Brian's harmony.
I have to give. Think I can live, but love is all I have to give.
Okay, so A.j sings it like that, both live and in the studio. Why I say that is because what I'm gonna say next is a little bit confusing because I feel like, actually, I think I know pretty much that when they perform this song live, they don't perform it how they did in the studio, which I don't really get. It's not really like Backstreet Boys to do that very often, but I think this might be the case for this song, and I'll show you why. These next vocals were performed by, I'm not even sure. It could be Kevin. It very well could be, because this next part would have been performed by Kevin live. I'll just continue on and show you how the piece was performed.
I have to give. Think I can live.
That's all I have for him. If you listen to them singing it live, you will hear Kevin singing what the melody is doing at the "But love is all I have to give" part, right? It's very obvious. But in the track, I don't hear any trace of that whatsoever. Oh, and just to let you know, that piece that I just sang is basically mimicking Howie D's part, but in a lower register and without the little high part at the end. And something really gets me in this song too about that same part. And you know, I really don't like to release anything onto my YouTube channel that isn't accurate. But this time around, it's what I think more than about what I know. And well, this is what I know about this song. But I really feel like, you know, that same part we were just talking about, "But love is all I have to give," right? That part is just really not fat. You know what I mean? When all 5 members are singing something, even in unison, it sounds pretty fat, like there's a lot of people. But in the track, it almost sounds like it's just Brian with some kind of effect that almost sounds like a double tracked effect sort of thing, right? I wouldn't be surprised if other Backstreet Boy members were singing with him. I wouldn't be surprised at all. I mean, I assume there is. I assume there is at least one member singing with him. But as far as Kevin singing with him, I feel like that'd be an obvious thing. When Kevin would sing a high note with the rest of the guys like that, it's pretty obvious. A good example is "Anywhere for You." The "Your love as far as I can see." That's fat. You can tell all 5 members are singing there. But in this song, that part, the "But love is," yeah, you get it. It doesn't sound really fat, and I'm really unsure if Kevin is singing there. And like I mentioned before, live, he sings the melody vocals, but in a lower register. So instead of "But love is all I have," it's "But love is all I have to give," right? And I'll show you a clip of them performing. But first I'll show you a clip of the actual track, so you get the feel of what I mean when I say it doesn't sound very fat.
But love is all I have to give.
Did you hear that? I heard no trace of Kevin's voice, and I especially didn't hear the low melody note, the "But love is all I have to give." I mean, that'd be obvious, right? So, man, I just don't know. I don't think Kevin's singing there. And now I'll show you a clip of them performing "All I Have to Give" in 1999. And I'll also show you with that same clip of something that is very confusing to me once again about this song.
I have to give. Without you, I don't think I can live. I wish.
Listen to Kevin's part. It's just like how I performed it like a couple seconds ago.
I have to give. Without you, I don't think I can live. I wish.
Did you hear Nick? Let's play it again.
I have to give. Without you, I don't think I can live. I wish.
So, it sounds like to me that Nick Carter is singing the high harmony with Howie. And that little high part that I showed you in the actual track doesn't exist when they perform it live, it seems. Or at least not when Nick is singing it. Which is very odd to me. You know? two people singing the high harmony, that's just very, very rare for the Backstreet Boys. Two people singing melody, yeah, maybe. But two people singing a high harmony or something like that, that's just kind of rare for the Backstreet Boys. Or even unheard of, actually. And according to my research, they perform it like that quite often, or even all the time. So, I'm pretty confused about that. In the track, it's very obvious that Howie D is singing the high harmony like he always does, and it doesn't sound like anybody's singing with him. I'm just really trying to figure out where Nick's place is in the song. At first, I assumed that he sang melody vocals with Brian, as that tends to be the case for a big hunk of the Backstreet Boys songs. But, I sort of feel like Brian is singing it on his own. And I wasn't done with what I think about the Backstreet Boys harmonies, arrangement in the All I Have to Give track. I actually find that there is 5 harmonies, 5 parts. So I will show you that next piece that I'm talking about next. Maybe Nick is singing the part I sang last time, even though that's what Kevin performs live. Anyway, let's just continue on. Maybe you guys out there can figure it out. Okay, this next part again is whether or not you believe me. This would be like a bass harmony. Now, the chorus to me, and hopefully to you, it sounds pretty fat, but very smooth. So there's no harmony exaggeration, if you get what I mean. No harmony notes that fight with each other, like I like to say. Or between my brother and I, we call off harmonies. There's none of that. But I definitely hear something. And I think I have pretty good ears because, I've been listening out for things like this for quite a while. But again, I will play you a clip. If you don't believe me, I'll show you the specific area where I hear something that makes me feel like there was this bass vocal, and it would basically be mimicking AJ's part but in a bass register. Okay? So, yeah, I'll just show you what I did. I have to give, think I can live. Yep, that's that. And I feel really uneasy about this because I don't like putting out stuff that isn't accurate. I hope with time, though, that it will make sense to me what's going on in this song. But I will now show you the clip, like I said before, this specific area where I hear it and why I think this is a part of the song All I Have to Give, the actual track. All I have to give. Did you guys hear that? Did ya? I hope you did. There's this bass vocal, like you hear that rumble, the have, especially at the have, the I have, like I hear this have, like this rumble. Let's hear it again, okay guys? Let's hear it again. It's all I have to give. It's not the easiest thing to hear in the world, but I hear it, man. I hear it, I swear. And even at the give part, I hear the give, like I sort of hear it. You know what I think we should do? And this is a technique I do sometimes, and maybe I should do a whole video on what I do when I'm listening out for some songs, when I'm trying to dissect the harmonies to songs. Especially because this is a bass note. I chickmunk it. That's right, I put up the pitch pretty high because the lower notes become more obvious to me. Alright, let's do that. Let's hear what we get. It's all I have to give. Guys, it's just even more obvious to me. I think I hear that. And that isn't in, that piece isn't in any of their performances. I wish it was, because it makes the song sound more smooth. I'm gonna play it one more time. It's all I have to give. If you're confused, you're supposed to be hearing something that sounds like, I have to give. Something like that. Okay, now keep that in mind. I'll play it one more time.
I have to give.
You know what, guys? Man, that's all I got for you for this song. And it's up to you guys if you believe me or not. You know, I provided you guys with clips, so hopefully you guys hear what I hear. And you know what? This song doesn't even sound hard to perform. As far as the chorus, it doesn't sound hard at all. The hardest thing, the most interesting part about this song was the piece right after Brian goes, oh yeah, all I can give, all I can give. You know the harmony breakdown part right after that. You know the everything I have, right, that part. And I assure you guys that part is very accurate. I assure you, I'm very confident with that. And you know what? I'm thinking of maybe even doing a whole tutorial on just that piece. And even a similar piece that NSYNC did in I Drive Myself Crazy, again about at the bridge of the song. You know the. Hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about, but maybe I should do a video on that too. Anyways, thanks for watching. I know at this point right now, as I'm making this, on my channel there's only about like 32 of you. But if you're watching this, yo, thank you guys. Thank you. I appreciate that. And hopefully you got something out of this video. Again, I don't like releasing things that aren't accurate. And this is what I was able to hear. So, you know, I'm pretty confident with what I have for you today. But, you know, the whole thing about the Backstreet Boys performing it so differently just makes me feel uneasy is all. Alright guys, don't forget to smile on your brother and love one another. And, peace out till the next video, guys.
I have to give. Think I can live. But love is all I have to give.